Y'all, I just saw this and had to add this at the beginning of the page. $5.99 for these bare roots. That is crazy. Before we head outside, we got our first strawberry of the season. I'm giving it to my niece. Hey y'all, welcome back to Growing with Ray. So you guys, today we are going to be doing an experiment, okay? This may come out probably 2 weeks from me starting the recording of this, but you guys, we are going to do some soil comparisons. Now I'm going to show you guys things that I've used before that may be in here. I am at Home Depot instead of Lowe's, and Lowe's is usually where I get my soil. We may go to both places to get the soils that we're going to try. We're going to be testing 4 different soils, you guys, and I'm really excited to see how they do. So we are approaching our 4-week mark, and so what we're going to do with these different soil variants, we're going to have 3 different soil types, and then one's going to be our cocoa core, which is going to be the control that I've been using this year. So let's go see what soil bags we find. If they have the certain one that I want from Lowe's on sale, we'll get it here. If not, we'll get it from Lowe's as well. I want to make this as affordable as possible to show you guys that with starting seeds, it's not very hard to do such. And yeah, let's go. This is the Miracle-Gro all-purpose soil that I was wanting to get you guys. It is 3 for $10. That's still not a bad deal, but right now Lowe's has it for $2.50, which usually means Home Depot follows after them a week after. That's how I've seen it in my area last year. And then we also have this Miracle-Gro Potting Mix for 2 for $16. Potting Mix is great for like containers, in my opinion, but definitely not for like garden stuff. What we was waiting for, we was coming here for these. Now, what's interesting is I did not grab a cart. I don't know why, but it is a-okay that I didn't. Now, a brand that I want to use is this brand right here, but it'll be the purple bag. Now, this is what I came here for. I'm kind of worried though, because this feels like a lot of wood mulch in here. My hands could be deceiving me, but it does feel like there's wood mulch in here. For the Miracle-Gro, we have a 0.9, a 0.5, and a 0.7. Maybe we should look at this soil, because guess what? We got something growing through it. Oh, it's trying. This is a 553. I think contender number 1 is going to be this VEVOR. This is the first time I've ever seen anybody else carry this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. This is my bags that I get right here. I get this one or the red one. I am only doing my soils from $10 and down. So we're probably going to go ahead and get a bag of this topsoil as well. And this says to actually use Miracle-Gro garden soil products with this. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to go back to the front. I'm going to get a little buggy that I can move around. The goal is to only spend $20 today on garden things, like garden soils. And remember, our control is going to be the cocoa core, and we're going to choose 3 bags. And yeah, then we'll get everything started. Y'all, the first soil type we're going to be trying is this Miracle-Gro garden soil. This will be labeled soil A. And I just want to show you all the texture of it. So there are a lot of like wood chips in here. Definitely not what I was expecting. If you have a sifter, I would recommend sifting it, but since these are bigger seeded plants, I'm not going to, and we're just gonna hope that it doesn't cut up the roots. All right, y'all, this earth grow will be seed soil B. Now it is super wet, and I'm gonna show y'all. Just look. Hold on. All right, y'all, as you see, it is way more moisturized than any of the soils. Honestly, it gives me the same feeling of the Miracle Grow. Maybe if it dries out some, it'll look more like it. Let me show you what it looks like dumped out. So yeah, it's giving very much like the Miracle Grow. All right, y'all, soil type C will be this right here, the VEVOR, and this is pretty damp as well. This is the first I've seen such big wood chips. I mean, even this one, they're literally like logs, you guys. Oh wow, wow. So let's get this potted up. I mean, it literally feels like mud almost. If it wasn't for the little twigs in here, some pieces of this do feel like mud. Y'all, seed soil D is going to be tried and true black cow. Y'all, the texture, the quality of what it's showing is looking amazing. I know my second year, this is what the soil manure looked like. But my third year, I had so many big chunks of cow manure. I literally was so disgusted. It still had an odor. And so last year, I didn't use any black cow. But I am really excited. This is the finest soil we have so far. We're going to go ahead and pot this up as well. Last but not least, this is soil type E that we will be trying and testing. And let me show you what it looks like. All right, y'all, this is the soil. And I must say, this is giving a mixture of like black cow and the Miracle Grow. Like, it's as fine as the black cow, but it has the natural wood chips in here. Or it could be tree bark like the Miracle Grow, you guys. I'm really excited for this. Are y'all ready? All right, y'all. So I just showed y'all all the soils. I showed you the pricing at the beginning when we went shopping at Home Depot. And now I need to just tell you guys, we do have 6 different soils, okay? And the reason we have 6 is because we have a control, and that is going to be the cocoa core, you guys. So here's the thing. A lot of these bags said they had fertilizer in it. Cool, Cam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're not adding any fertilizer. We are literally putting these on the heat mat like we did all the other seedlings, and we are going to water when needed, okay? Some of these soils don't even need water right now, so for the ones that do, I'm probably going to take them out, run them under water, and just put them back in the tray, because soil type B and C, they are pretty well moisturized. I may still use the sprayer and just let the water sit at the bottom for whatever may capture it. But let's go ahead and get into the seeds that I decided to start in this experiment. The first one is going to be the Wisconsin pickling cucumber. We are going to go ahead and get that started. We are going to go ahead and start some beans, which is a bush variety called French fillet. And then last but not least, we are going to go ahead and start some zucchini. Now with this, you can bury them about 1 inch deep. As big as you can do as twice as the length of the seed. It's time! Hey y'all, so we are 3 weeks out And let me just tell y'all something. First off, we done went past our last frost date, y'all, and we about to go into each of these plants. We're going to be looking at the growth up top, and we're going to look at the roots. And then I'm going to also just talk about the soil mixture itself, because some of these are good for your seedlings and some of them ain't, okay? So let's go ahead and get into that. First and foremost, you guys, for our control, 2 of the pots did not have anything growing in them whatsoever. The only thing we got is this one right here. And let me tell you, honey, let me tell you. So these are looking like the cucumbers. I hope they're the cucumbers, because if not, they're the squashes. Again, it's been 3 weeks. I don't know. But they are just now hitting the surface, and we don't even have the true leaves yet, y'all. Now, Derby just passed, so we have just gotten not even a cold front, I would say, but it is like back in low 50s, high 40s, because we've had a lot of rain. Now, let's turn this around. You can look at every single one. This is the control. This was A. This was B, C, D, E. So let's pull them out the trays and take a look at them. So first and foremost, just looking at the control, I am seeing roots down here, y'all. Let's see if we can get some of this water out of here. And we're going to hold it like this to turn it over. So there's roots in there. Y'all can see them. They look nice. Okay. I know this soil smells rank. It smells stanky. Ooh, it smells stanky. We got roots hanging from the bottom. Y'all see that? Ooh, A got a lot of roots, y'all. A got a lot of roots. So this is already beating the control. And plus the control, which was the cocoa core, I feel like took forever for it to germinate anyways, which was weird. Maybe it wasn't. Look at those for B. Those roots look good too. Oh, wow. Okay. Not good with these big old pieces in it though. Do y'all see them big old wood pieces? If these seeds were smaller, I feel like they would have had an issue going through the soil. I feel like whatever one this one is, C. I feel like soil C so far is showing the healthiest of plants. So far, this is the one that I'm going with, C. I'm liking C so far, and look at the root development. There's no roots as developed as this, y'all. These are ready to go in the ground. In the ground. This one don't even have any roots at the bottom, and this is D. And that's crazy because this soil looks a lot more fine, defined. And yeah, there's not a lot of roots. This probably has about the same amount of roots as A. I mean, as the control. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. E's coming through. It got some roots down here. It got some roots. Okay. I ain't mad at it. It got some roots. Let's look at E. Oh, those roots look nice too. They look really nice. This is a close second to C. A very close second to C, y'all. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm shook. I'm shook. Okay. For the second row, them are green beans. And y'all, we don't have no control to compare it to, okay? Just like for the cucumbers, or this may be zucchini in the back. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen. We don't have a control to compare it to because nothing germinated out of those. They basically rotted. And it's so interesting because like I told y'all, we was literally potting these, not putting any type of fertilizer on it or anything. Look at the roots on the development of A. They're not horrible. I know for a fact they can be better. Oh, wow. B barely has any roots. Okay. I don't even remember which one was A, B, and C until I go through the film for y'all. But C is looking the healthiest. It's just so sad because C didn't get anything to germinate for their last pot. But these are looking the healthiest. C. Oh, yeah, there's roots, of course. There's that root development. I'm excited to see what C is because I'm really, really saddened. I just broke a leaf on this plant. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. And we're going to look at D. And I'm trying to get through the roots first because then after that we'll grade it on the foliage one by one. There's barely any roots on this. They're not strong. They actually look like they're starting to brown, like it's starting to get root rot. So it's not holding on to moisture. Not like I thought, but there's definitely cocoa core or perlite, or I don't see any perlite. It's something in there that's holding on to water though. That's holding on to water. All right, y'all, I lost my audio, but now we're looking at E. And even look at those roots. Those look a lot better than the ones we just saw. Other than C, you guys. But you can see those roots. They're nice and white and healthy. Those are the type of roots you want to see on your plants. Anytime they're starting to brown or anything, that's when you can be thinking that there's possibly some type of root rot. Now we are looking at the third row, which is zucchini. This is A. Roots are coming from the bottom. They're looking good. We're starting off really nicely, so I'm happy about seeing that. Now that plant is smaller compared to a few other ones that I saw, but this was the smallest, and this was B. And you still see though that there's roots coming out of the bottom of it, and so they're not looking too bad, but that one was the smallest of them all. We're going to go ahead and flip it over, and you can see the roots. They're just now breaking through the soil. It could have been my bad of not putting enough soil in it, but I mean, you guys, I'm just blown away from looking at the cucumbers and the green beans and how soil C has sat here and taken over a majority of the pot with pushing that soil into its roots. And so that's one of the things that I was explaining here. Next, we should be going to the next plant, you guys, which would be C. Oh, no, actually, C didn't have anything germinate because I did one seed per cell, unfortunately. So we're looking at D, you guys. Those roots are looking better. They did not come out of the pot. So one thing I do like about my containers is they were more not air pruning, but they had the ability to at least escape and not get too root bound. But these plants are definitely ready to go out. Look at E. Now E is looking like a plant, a little transplant I'm ready to put outside. Look at those roots, y'all. Nice and white and looking healthy. Yeah, those want to go outside with your girl. Yes. And I said if E looked like that, I could only imagine what C looked like, because in my opinion, C and soil type E have been the top performers so far. So talking about the foliage, you guys, I know in the next video you will see it a lot more if you didn't pay too much attention to it while I was discussing the roots with you all. But soil type A, soil type D, and one plant from soil type B, which I'm picking up right now, showed a little yellowing. And in my video coming out in the next few days, you will see that out in the sun where that yellowing is occurring. So it looks like it was time for them to be refertilized already. Again, for this experiment, we did not fertilize anything. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoyed this experiment. I did it for fun. All of these bags were $10 or less. The most expensive one was soil type E. Everything else was $5 and below. But yeah, that's another thing I'm discussing with you guys right here. Just trying to show you all it in a better frame of the coloring of the leaves. That that green bean, you guys, from C. When I say that true green, healthy green color is the color you would love to see on your seedlings. But other than that, you guys, I thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.